greater than him, better than him? Can we one day have that LeBron-Michael Jordan debate with you and Tom Brady?
I mean, it's still early for the LeBron and Michael Jordan stuff. But for me, if you're in this league, you're trying to win. You're trying to be the best player on that football field every single day. Tom's done it for a long time, and he's won a lot of Super Bowls. And so when you're coming up and you're watching football, you want to go out there and win championships like he's done. And so I'm going to try to do whatever I can to every single year put us in position that we can win a lot of championships, hopefully.
So, guys, simply, is it too early to compare Mahomes to Brady, Alan?
No, that's why I asked the question, because, like you said, it already is starting to become that conversation because we see somebody of his generational talent. And when you see him and you think to yourself, what can he become? This guy's special. We could see it. He's already got one ring early. He probably should have had another one at that offensive line. He wouldn't say it. I don't blame him. But if that offensive line wasn't compromised, they could have won another Super Bowl easily. So he's on his way. It's now a matter of what do the Chiefs do to make sure that this happens. It's so similar to the Jordan and LeBron comparison. I was covering the NBA as a beat writer at the time when LeBron was coming up, and that was before he even won a ring, before he even left Cleveland, there was already the talk of the chosen one, the tattoo he has, the number 23, the player he idolized when he came into the league. And the thought was, is this the next one? Is this the guy that can be the next Michael Jordan? So that's where it started. And then it became, well, he's got to win a championship. Once he wins one, he can win a bunch of them. And that certainly has happened, and that conversation continued. In sports, you're always chasing ghosts. In everything we do, we chase ghosts. Who do we want to be like? Who do we want to be better than? And I do think that's legit here. I don't expect Patrick Mahomes right now to say, yeah, I think it'll be a great debate. LeBron didn't early on. He is now. LeBron talks about it now more than ever because it's legit. And I think for Mahomes, the talent's there, the potential's there. We like to write these narratives. It's so, like, the parallels, Key, are there. Phil Jackson was the same coach with Michael Jordan as they won their championships. Bill Belichick, Tom Brady, same thing, of course, until Brady went to Tampa. But in this situation with the Chiefs, will Patrick Mahomes have the same coach throughout his career? Unlikely because of Andy Reid's age. But can he stay with the Chiefs? The contract says he will. Can they build around him and keep a contender so he can reach that status where 10 years from now, we start having the debate, not say, can he catch him, but now it becomes who's better all time, Mahomes or Brady?
I think it's way too early to just even have that conversation. I understand it's what sports, it's what we do. Being in the sports media, yes, you want to compare people, you want to start looking at things, trying to break individuals down. It's too early. And I know, yes, he could have won the Super Bowl if the offensive line was intact. Yes, he could have gone to another Super Bowl if it wasn't for an inch or a hand crossing the line of scrimmage against the New England Patriots. I get all that. There's no question. It could have been 3 in a row. Absolutely. But the one thing about Tom Brady, as Alan mentioned, 20 years with Bill Belichick. One guy. One coach for 20 damn years. 6 Super Bowl wins with one coach. Andy Reid ain't hanging around for the next 17 damn years. Eric Bieniemy probably will not be the next head coach of the Kansas City Chiefs because he's going to eventually get his own team in the National Football League. So as that thing starts to kind of fall apart as far as the coaching staff goes, then you think about Travis Kelce. He's not going to play forever. Tyreek Hill's not going to play forever. Patrick Mahomes, as a quarterback, they play a very long time. Can they get a new coach in there, recycle things, all of that? And can the rest of the AFC just stop and hope? Let's admit, Kansas City has got the penthouse and the roof deck with the pool. Everybody else is below them in the AFC. But there's teams in Seattle. There's the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. There's the Rams. Okay, there's the San Francisco 49ers. There's the New Orleans Saints. They're all getting better. Now let's switch to the AFC. Buffalo's not going anywhere. I believe strongly Indianapolis will be a better football team with a new brain in Carson Wentz. I don't know that Tennessee is going anywhere. Oh, by the way, the flavor of the month is the Cleveland Browns for a lot of people. They certainly continue to get better. I could go on and on of why. Oh, by the way, there's a guy in L.A. in the same division named Herbert, the quarterback from Oregon. Pretty damn good. Pretty good. If they can stay healthy, What does that do in terms of challenging the Kansas City Chiefs within the division? Oh, might I mention, because we can't forget to mention the guy who just played golf named Aaron Rodgers that could potentially wind up in Denver. Does that make Denver Broncos a better football team? You damn skippy it does. Now, what does that do to Kansas City and Patrick Mahomes? So when you start to look at all these sort of things, to catch Tom Brady and be compared to him or LeBron James, one player in basketball changes everything for an organization. One player in football, and I know you point to Tom Brady, go, well, Tom. No, he landed in a perfect situation. This was not young Tom Brady taking over a team and building it. That team was already built. He brought enthusiasm and wisdom to an organization to win the Super Bowl. I don't know that Patrick Mahomes is going to catch Tom Brady and LeBron James and Michael Jordan. It's hard as hell to win a playoff game in the NFL, let alone a number of Super Bowls. Y'all need to stop.
You need to be special. He is special. You need
Of course he's special.
You need to be a magnet. He is a magnet.
Of course
he
he's
is
a
a
magnet.
talent. You know what you named? When you named all those teams that are the supposed contenders for his greatness over whatever it is going to be the next 10, 15 years of his career, what's the one missing element? Him. It's Patrick Mahomes. That's what makes him different. You can't put him in the same basket as all these guys.
Jordan and LeBron James. Football is a total team game. You got to have 22 players plus a whole coaching staff that know what the hell they doing.
You're right
Your
about that.
argument diminishes the fact that Tom Brady and the Patriots had to overcome some great teams as well, did they not?
No. The
And they didn't win
Patriots,
every
you're
year.
undermining the Patriots' success. They had hella players: Willie McGinnis, Teddy Bruschi, Lawyer Malloy, Ty Law, Deion Branch, Corey Dillon. I mean, I can go on and on.
Which is why I said it's on the franchise.
Stop.
It's on the Chiefs
Every
to make sure
team-
this is a conversation.
Alan,
taking
every
us now.
single
But you've got a guy that you
every
can
single
put in that
player
category.
relies on the organization to be successful. Do you know how hard it is to win one playoff game? As much as we love Patrick Mahomes and how great he is, he may never, ever win another championship, man. And they may win the division every single damn year.
I'll tell you what.
It's not hockey.
This is not a hot take.
I'm just
He
being
will
honest.
win another
He
championship
probably
in his
will,
career.
but the chances
He
are
might win more.
he may.
It all depends on how they keep that team around him, build that team around him. But it can happen. And
The
if I'm working for the Chiefs,
4. Jim Kelly is in the Hall of Fame. 3 or 4 players. Let me think. Andre Reed, Hall of Fame.
Yep.
Bruce Smith, Hall of Fame.
Yeah.
Thurman Thomas, Hall of Fame. Jim Kelly, Hall of Fame. None of them have Super Bowl rings, and they went to 4 straight.
Because one guy went wide right.
Hard as hell, huh? Y'all act like, Ross,
What?
be nice here.
No,
Go ahead.
see, he did the y'all thing that means
No, I'm in it. I'm in it. I'm with Alan.
People act like Super Bowl trophies are like damn M&Ms. You can just cut it open and they fall everywhere.
No, you see,
it
you're
does not work that way.
No, because that's now what you're trying to put on me is if I'm trying to say it's easy. What you're trying to say is that Patrick Mahomes isn't that special?
No, I'm not.
He's
no,
special
I'm not. He's
compared to everybody
special.
else.
He's
What
as
happened
special
during
as they
Brady's
get.
run? You had Drew Brees win
You know
one.
who
You had
else?
Rodgers win one.
Hold on. You know who else is special? That dude just played golf. Most talented quarterback we've probably ever seen.
The franchise?
The franchise manchise. They've been to 2 NFC championship games. They got a ton of talent. Don't fall for it. Don't fall for the narrative. They don't have any players. That's not true.
Keyshawn,
Did you want to go to Green Bay when you had a chance to go to Green Bay?
all I pointed out is that in your
cold.
argument, you tried to say that Patrick Mahomes' journey to being as great as Tom Brady might be more difficult and less likely because there's more contenders in the way.
Absolutely.
And I wanted to ask,
Absolutely.
was the journey for Tom Brady's, all of his Super Bowl wins, did he and the Patriots and the Bucs not have to overcome great teams as well?
They had to overcome good teams. Think about the AFC East. They won every year for how many years the AFC East? Buffalo
the
down,
division was
Miami.
so
The
bad.
division was down. So they was already set up to have home field advantage a lot of the times or have a bye.
But look at
doesn't diminish anything. It's just facts.
The era of quarterback that he played in, too. When you think about I mentioned him, Drew Brees, Ben Roethlisberger, Eli Manning, the guys that won, multiples. But the amount of great quarterbacks, Aaron Rodgers, Brett Favre, the great quarterbacks that he had in the league at the time. It's not like they won every year, but they won a lot. It felt like they won every year.
But you act
they
like
won a lot.
there's not great quarterbacks now. Like, seriously, you act like Russell Wilson isn't good?
Russell Wilson-
Everybody is propping Matthew Stafford up with a new team in L.A. Josh Allen just was an MVP-type quarterback. A guy in Baltimore just won the MVP.
Once again, you're putting everybody in the same bucket. I'm not doing that with Patrick Mahomes.
All right.
Generational talent.